Hello friends, I'm Dr. Jiyut Ram. Today I will discuss about the congestive heart failure and its clinical treatment. Congestive heart failure outlines definition, causes and pathophysiology, types of heart failure, compensatory mechanism of heart failure, clinical manifestations, classification of heart failure, diagnostic evaluation, medical management and nursing management. Heart failure describes the clinical syndrome that develops when the heart cannot maintain an adequate cardiac output. The heart pumps blood inadequately, leading to reduced blood flow, backup congestion of blood in the veins and lungs, and other changes that may further weaken the heart. Causes of congestive heart failure: coronary artery disease, heart attack, high blood pressure, heart valve disorders, inflammation of heart muscle, myocarditis, cardiomyopathy. Severe lung disease, pulmonary hypertension, severe anemia or active thyroid gland hypothyroidism, underactive thyroid gland hypothyroidism, abnormal heart rhythms, atrial fibrillation, kidney failure. Types of congestive heart failure: left-sided heart failure. There are two types of left-sided heart failure: systolic dysfunction, diastolic dysfunction, and right-sided heart failure. You can see in this picture normal heart and heart with systolic dysfunction and heart with diastolic dysfunction. Compensatory mechanisms of heart failure: renin, angiotensin, aldosterone system, sympathetic nervous system, enlargement of the muscular walls of the ventricles, ventricular hypertrophy. Clinical manifestations of congestive heart failure: symptoms: backup of blood and fluids, dyspnea, orthopnea, reduced exercise tolerance, lethargy, fatigue, nocturnal cough, wheeze, ankle swelling, and anorexia. Signs of congestive heart failure: cachexia and muscle wasting, tachycardia, pulses alternans, elevated jugular venous pressure, crepitations or wheeze, third heart sound, edema, tender hepatomegaly, and ascites. Classification of heart failure: New York Heart Association Functional Classification. Class 1: 35% of patients no symptoms or limitations in ordinary physical activity. Class 2: 35% of patients mild symptoms and slight limitation during ordinary activity. Class 3: 25% of patients marked limitation in activity even during minimal activity, comfortable only at rest. Class 4: 5% of patients severe limitation, experiences symptoms even at rest. Diagnostic evaluation of heart failure: patient history, physical examination, diagnostic studies, electrocardiography, ejection fraction, radionuclide, magnetic resonance, computed tomography imaging, cardiac catheterization with angiography. A biopsy of heart muscle is needed. Treatment of congestive heart failure: lifestyle changes, salt restriction, exercise, stop smoking and alcoholism, reduce body weight, daily weight, supportive stockings. Drug management of congestive heart failure: angiotensin converting enzyme inhibitors, angiotensin 2 receptor blockers, beta blockers, other vasodilators, nitroglycerin, cardiac glycosides, digoxin, aldosterone receptor blockers, spironolactone, loop diuretics, potassium sparing diuretics, thiazide and thiazide-like diuretics, anticoagulants, heparin, opiates, morphine to relieve anxiety, positive inotropic drugs, drugs that make muscle contract more forcefully, dopamine, oxygen for pulmonary edema is required. Non-pharmacological management of heart failure: surgical intervention, coronary artery bypass grafting, revascularization, percutaneous coronary intervention, angioplasty, valve replacement, biventricular pacemaker, heart transplantation, left ventricular assist device. In this picture, you can see left ventricular assist device It is one of the non-pharmacological treatment of heart failure or surgical intervention. Nursing care of patients with congestive heart failure. Maintain the patient in high Fowler's position. Elevate extremities except when patient is in acute distress. Frequently monitor vital signs. Change position frequently. Monitor intake and output in daily weight. Restrict fluids as ordered. Teach the patient and family and provide emotional support. Lifestyle change. Explain the side effect of diuretic medications for additional actions. Side effects of diuretics include electrolyte imbalance and symptomatic hypotension. Use aseptic procedures when caring for invasive lines.